Welcome back to Everyday Mathematics, and for today's video we're going to be going over the chapter competition sprint questions 1 through 5 from the 2020-2021 online chapter contest. So yeah, if you have like alternate solutions to this, please let me know in the comments below, and let's get into this. So the first question: Andy's dog weighs 27 pounds, which is 3/4 the weight of Sahar's dog. How many pounds does Sahar's dog weigh? Okay, so we can figure this out by setting up a proportion from so 3/4. That's the proportion we want to set up. So we want Andy's dog here in the bottom. So we want Andy's dog and to Sahar's dog. So what's the proportion as we given right here, which is 3/4 the weight and I know there are much faster solutions, but it's not like math counts where we are on a time limit. So, and what do we know here? We have Andy's dog weighs 27 pounds. So if we want 27, and we want to find the weight of Sahar's dog, which is X. So you can cross multiply. Now there's no need to actually like multiply this out. That might, if you want, you can do it, but there's no really need. 4 times 27, because automatically you can take the 3 out. So X equals, you can divide both sides by 3. So 3, and then 27 divided by 3 is 9. 4 times 9, which is 36. What you could also do is, like from the original problem, 27 divided by 3 is 9, sorry. And then 9 times 4 is 36. So I believe that is the answer. 36. All right. Let's check it. All right. And we are correct. The answer is 36. Question number 2. It took Tamisha 15 minutes to drive 10 miles to her grandma's house. What is her average speed in miles per hour? All right. So what do we know? 15 minutes. Well, miles per hour. So never mind. No, that's fine. So miles per hour. So Tamisha did 10 miles in 15 minutes. So we want to get this to miles per hour. So what we can do is we can use like unit conversions. So that's multiplied. So how many minutes are in an hour? There is 60 minutes in 1 hour. And then you can see the minutes cancel. So then you have miles per hour here. So and then you can just like cancel if we multiply. This is 1. 60 divided by 4. 15 is 4. So then you get 10 times 4 is 40 miles per. This is just how I do it. It's just the safest way. You can easily just calculate this 10 times 4 because that's 1/4 of a mile. 15 is 1/4. Sorry, 1/4 of a hour. So you can just do times 4, but 40 miles per hour is. This is just the safe way that I do all the time on these competitions. So the answer is 40 miles per hour. Right. And we are correct. So this is very good in these types of problems. It's just the safest way. Yes, there are faster ways if you can do it in your head, but we're not on a time limit here. Question 3. Juan has 240 marbles. Okay. This is 3 times as many marbles as John and Jeremy combined. If John has 50 marbles, how many marbles does Jeremy have? So if 240 is 3 times, let's say John and Jeremy, the amount is X. So then we can have that linear equation. 240 equals 3 times X, which are the sum of them. So divide by 3 on both sides. Sorry about that. 2 to 4 So then you can say that x is 80. What does this mean? Remember, x is the amount that they both have, John and Jeremy. But if John has 50, let's say now Jeremy is y. So we have 80. This is the combined. Equals 50 plus y, because that's the combined thing. We can subtract 50 from both sides. Y equals 30. And that is my answer. Okay. So you can see you can just kind of like set up equations and then just figure it out. Let's check if that's correct. Okay, it is correct. If you have any questions on how I did any of the problems, just let them know in the comments below. Alright, the next question. What is the area of the shaded triangle shown here? Okay, so we have a shaded triangle right here. Here. That one. So, a formula that you really want to know for the area is half times the base times the height. And I think I see a base in the height. So let's just see if this works. This is the area of triangle. And to everyone that did the chapter invitational, good job. Yeah, I took it and it was a nice test. Alright, so area equals 1/2 base times height. So the area equals, we can keep the 1/2 because there's no really variable with this thing is kind of not great. Sorry about my handwriting. So what's the base? The base is, as you can see, it is right here. The base, 8 centimeters, because that's the base of the triangle. So now what's the height? Some people might say it's 24, but that's not the height. The height wants to be perpendicular to the base, which is 8. And as you can see, that is not perpendicular, because perpendicular would be like that. But we can see it perpendicularly here. So even if it's like outside the triangle, that's the height still. So the height is 12 centimeters times 12. And then we can do half, cancel the half, 4. So the area is 4 times 8, 12, equals 48 centimeters. I just got a thing that's saying it's using significant memory, but that's perfectly fine. 48 centimeters squared. And yeah, make sure it'll have the centimeters squared on the test, but so 48 is my answer. Let's check that. And we are correct. So if you just have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. The last question for today. And so on Friday in Omaha, the temperature at 6 a.m. was -3 Fahrenheit. By noon, the temperature had risen to 3 Fahrenheit. How many degrees warmer was it at noon than it was at 6 a.m.? Okay, this is just wanting the how many degrees warmer. So just it's like displacement is the like the end temperature minus the starting temp to see how much it increased, or like the change. All right, so let's plug in this into our problem here. So what was the end temperature? The end temperature, as you can see at noon, because noon is after 6 a.m., was 3. Minus, what was the starting temperature? -3. As you might know, if you're subtracting a negative, that's the same thing as adding a positive. So we have 3 plus 3, which equals 6 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is my final answer. Let's check it. Cool. 5 for 5. So that was the first 5 questions from the sprint questions. We're gonna have more tomorrow. And yep, That's it for today. See you tomorrow.